Hey, welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of my 500 days, and it's an Aurora. All right, so we are on day what now? 110. Day 110. We're in Forlorn Muskeg. We're hanging out at Spence's. I just broke this crate open for firewood, and there's, well, 3 bottles of accelerant in here. And I guess, yeah, we're here. What do we got going on here? Okay, we got 2 hours on you. We got a half hour on. Okay. Just making water up. Let me down. Thank you. And let's go ahead. I'm going to grab this dog food here. 5 cans of it. That'll last quite a while. There's our half hour. There's the safe.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Fine, you're fine. We're getting ready to drop the cans off in here anyway. Half an hour. Okay. We'll get our dog food at least up off the ground, right? Probably be a little better for the cans, a little less likely to rust. Things can rust in the wintertime, even though it's, you know, cold as hell. Just because it's cold doesn't mean oxidizing stops. Yep. Glowstone. You can go over there. So yeah, we've got a ton of coal here. Got a good amount of firewood. Let me step over here. Drop that off. You got 19 minutes. That should be enough to open this safe up. Let's see what we got in here. Well, here. Okay, so 39-ish. Okay. Exactly 39. So the safe does allow you to go one number past, which is why I tend to move in groups of 2. Everybody does this differently, though, so. Okay, 57. There we go. Okay, well, that's not terrible. Oh, that's right, we got firewood in here, too. A piece of the cedar and a piece of fir. Alright, cool. Here we go. Let me go ahead and get these dropped then as well. Minutes already. Perfect. No, not the firewood. Venison. 40 minutes. Okay. Go ahead and eat this. I've got almost a gallon of water on me, which is fine. Yeah, I started off making water before bed, and then the Aurora happened, and it's like, you know, I'm just going to keep doing things. Those lights right here, that's where we need to go to repair the transmitter. So, and it's over here though. It's a good ways across the zone, I guess is a good way of putting it. All right, we got 33 minutes. Let's go ahead, I guess, bust this up. Gives us 8 minutes. I checked this off camera. It was empty anyway, so all the wolves should be dead, so I don't have to worry about them. You know, showing up with the whole wonderful Aurora-ness that they have. Hooray for some sticks. It's just before midnight. Let's run out here and bust up one of these as well, I guess. Okay, we have 2 more scrub bushes over there, and now I'm too heavy to run. Go figure. All right, let me... Yeah. Cooked. 18 minutes? Okay. Let's go ahead then. And we will rip this up. Ah, yep, we're almost out of time there. Two of these combined should be about half an hour. Yep, 20 minutes for you. And 10 minutes for you, right? Yeah, here we go. You are done. Last piece. Need 40 minutes. $43 minutes. Perfect. Okay. Get rid of you. And I've got half a gallon of water over here, as well as a bunch of dog food. Whatever venison I don't eat right now is going to be left here. Go. Got a half an hour. $21 minutes. Sure, why not? Kind of a waste of leather, but eh. Leather is infinitely renewable. And there we go. And the way it's infinitely renewable is you can get things like shoes and boots washing up on the shore. Also, if you make a moose hide satchel, you can break it down into leather. Let's go for 8 hours. So if you need extra leather, you can kill a moose, do all that, and then harvest the satchel you make into leather. Oh, God. All right, whatever. Oh, hey. I didn't even notice you. All right. Well, it is... We're socked in. It's foggy. So... And let's go ahead and... 1,000... There we go, 731. I do hear a wolf that direction. Okay, we're not going to hang around, so... Yeah. We're already overburdened. So... Why? What did I... Definitely heavier now than it used to be. Well, I did pick up some stuff on the way as well, so... Yeah. Good. That reloaded. Okay, that's fully loaded. Alright, I think we're good to go. Yeah, you want to hang close to the southern edge right here. That'll be very helpful for getting us up to the transmitter. Good news is we don't stink. We have like the whole day ahead of us. We're fine. Got a decent amount of energy. Not all the way full, but close enough. I don't think I grabbed this cairn on the way by. I didn't, because I walked down that way instead of up and around. Yeah, we're back here already. Bunkhouses. Which, those two areas are mapped out anyway. Now, I could drink a coffee and sprint a good portion of the way there, but I can't see that well. And I don't want to run into a wolf. Like literally run into a wolf. That would be a very bad thing. We are wearing crampons, okay. And the fog, I couldn't tell how far down that was at first. It just looked like it went into nothingness. Alright, yeah, we are just now leaving the area where we've surveyed, so... And there's no way in hell I can survey in this crap, so... Yeah. Alright, that's where I got saplings from. Yeah, if I didn't have hypothermia, even as heavy as I would have still gone up to the transmitter. Yeah, that hypothermia is no joke. Hey, there's our cave. How much charcoal do I have? 2. Okay. Need at least 1 when I get up there. As long as something like a blizzard doesn't happen between now and then we'll be fine. Alright. Yeah, visibility is just crap right now. I just keep waiting for a dog bark. Hasn't happened yet, but I'm waiting for it. Now there is an item cache up this way too, but I haven't gotten the note for it yet, so... Unfortunately, that's not going to be accessible right now. I believe it's like a tree stump. Ah, here we go. And, yep, leave Forlorn muskeg. Yep. Definitely too dark. Or not dark, but foggy. That is the tunnel to Bleak Inlet. Which we're not going that way yet. In the future, that tunnel will be handy because that'll take us a lot closer to the cannery. Without having to worry about, you know, having to traverse half the zone to get to where we want. But, yeah, it doesn't do us any good now because there's a... to get from the cannery to where you can find the door code, requires a rope climb, but the thing is the rope is not deployed by default. So you have to go through the ravine side into Bleak Inlet, deploy the rope, and then you can go, you know, both ways. But until you deploy that rope, it's just, yeah. There's two sections of the Bleak Inlet zone that are separated. There's something dead over here. They're not moving, the crows. Oh, it's a human. Okay. Sure. I'll take your beans and your hat and... eat the beans later, and I'll tear the hat up into cloth, so... You know, honestly, I could do the hat now. There we go. Come on, let me up. There we go. Alright, so I think it is that tree stump there that has a, like, hidden, like, door in it, basically. I think it's listed as, like, loose bark or whatever. But it only shows up after you've found the, memento cache note. There we go. I was waiting for a sprain. Now, there can be wolves up here. I don't know if they've come up here before because they follow me up because I'm stinky, or if they just spawn up here normally, but I have run into wolves in this area. We are almost to the transmitter. So, there are deer up here as well. And it's running away now. I imagine they followed me up because I was stinky, because I haven't had them come out yet. So, and if there were wolves in the area, we'd hear them going after the deer. There's ptarmigan up ahead. I've only got 5 wooden or hardened arrows. So, that's not great. Hello, I see you there. Are you by yourself? Kinda looks like it's just the one, doesn't it? Oh, my bow's doing the thing again. Alright, let's try again. Right in the head. Alright. There's also a helicopter crash up here that we can go check out. Get the transmitter done first. There's the tower. Hey, the fog lifted a bit. Sweet. Technically transmitter, receiver. That's how these work. How radio towers work, actually. The receiver is so much bigger than the transmitter because, well, obvious reasons, right? My god, that was a lot of stuff. Man, I am so heavy. Alright, let me drop that for now, anyway. You know what? I am going to cheese this a little bit. Because I have the place anywhere mod, I can do that. I can place things really far away for whatever reason. Alright. Well, there's the heavy one done. Alright, and scrap metal. Hey! Fixed. Investigate signal and bleak inlet. Alright, so that one's done now. Can I... Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Look at that. All the way out to the old Spence family homestead. There's the helicopter crash I was talking about. There is Poacher's Camp, all the way out to the exit now. Yeah, I mean, the outlook here does, or the overlook, hell of a job of uncovering stuff. And I can just head up straight north to get out of the zone now. After we hit the helicopter. I'm gonna leave that for wood behind, I guess. I don't think I need it. There's more firewood here. There's a little hollow we can start a fire in if we want to. You know, in case of high winds or whatnot. There was only one out earlier. Alright, let me see. We got, what, 3 more here? Maybe 4? I think that's a shadow. I'll land it like right in front of him. There we go. Now, because Ptarmigan are dumb enough, he doesn't even notice that his friends, you know... Well, hell, these both had an arrow land right in front of them and they didn't even move, so... They kind of remind me of spruce grouse in that way. And same thing, you can throw rocks at spruce hens all day. Ah, he stopped. There we go. And they won't move until you get, you know, basically until you hit them. Same time, they will hide on trails, game trails. And wait till you almost step on them before they explode out of the underbrush. gonna take an hour per bird. You know, I really don't think I need this many feathers right now, but I can't resist. Well, it looks like the fog is lifted. Right. Now that I can't possibly get any more thirsty, we're going to have our pork and beans. There we go.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
There we go. Now I'm stinky, but I weigh less than I did before, so let me go ahead and have a cup of coffee, because that'll help. Gives me more energy, which will raise my weight limit, and it reduces the weight of the coffee itself, because both the coffee's gone. So there's our helicopter. Now, if need be, you can sleep in this thing. You know, it's probably not a horrible idea. It is super annoying to be sleeping in this when our road starts.
Prepared for anything.
Yeah, you can't really get up that way. You have to climb through the helicopter to get to the other side of it. Wolf just killed a deer. Because I stink, so he was coming up to see me and he ran into the deer on the way.
This stuff will come in handy.
Alright, and I wanted to go out this door.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Emergency stem, okay. A tiny bit of water. Trying to decide if I want to sleep for an hour or just head out. Probably just head out. Okay, we got a hockey jersey. It doesn't weigh much, okay. And pound and a half. We have 71 ptarmigan down. I think I can stop harvesting that stuff by now. I think we're good. Now we want to head north. Oh, that direction anyway, right? Up on the map. If I remember correctly, this is one of the easier ways to get down. It's from the helicopter itself, not necessarily from the transmitter, because it's a pretty sheer drop over there. Yeah, I'm too heavy to run right now. Now, one thing to worry about is the wolves and whatnot in this game actually have pretty good pathfinding. So they will find their way to you. Let's not take another swim either. That is not really that fun. I mean, it's not a game-ending event unless you have no way of making fire or it's high wind or something. Then it can be, but it is a nuisance no matter what. I hope this is... Oh, it's thin ice. It's thin ice. It's thin ice. Okay. Right. Let's, Man, as soon as I stepped off, it was like, hey, how you doing? No. No. You couldn't let me walk across that little section there. If I could sprint, I would have done it. But, yeah. No. We're not messing with that. I mean, it's already hard enough to move because I'm overburdened, but just too much good stuff. I can't resist it. I mean, I could drop the ptarmigan meat, honestly. I mean, what am I going to do? Make more broth? Probably. Yeah, next up is the camp office. And then I can leave the broth there that I'm carrying around. I can leave the ptarmigan there. I can come back later and make broth out of it. It's fine. You can make broth out of it even if it's ruined. So...
Feels like night is coming.
Still have that ptarmigan meat at the other end of Forlorn Muskeg as well. I have a note about it. I don't remember seeing it when I was walking through, but I wasn't looking for it either. And it's like right at the entrance, so... I imagine if I hadn't looked, you know, if I would have looked straight down, I would have saw it, but... It's going to be in Aurora tonight, so that's going to be even more fun. Barely move, I'm stinky, and we're going to have an Aurora. This is just, yeah, going to be fun the whole way around. I can already hear the Aurora music starting. Alright, yep. There's those few notes that start playing as soon as it starts showing up, and heard those right as the song started, so it's like, oh great. Gonna be an early Aurora. I suppose the one at the Forlorn, or at a Forsaken Airfield. Oh, there's gonna be a bear up here too. Dang it. Well, there could be. There could be a bear up here. And Aurora bears don't care about fire, so if it triggers before I get out of the zone, and he's waiting for me, yep, starting. Alright, hopefully he's back in his cave by now. I don't want him to be wandering around. It's not full swing Aurora yet, so I should be fine. Should be fine. Being the operative words here. Alright, well. I mean, we're right at, yeah, we're right there, so. We should be fine. Do-do-do-do-do. There's the train tracks right there. The bear I'm worried about, he patrols those tracks, so. Got a cave, I think it's over that way. He comes down the tracks and then basically makes the loop and goes back to his cave. And he goes almost all the way to the Mystery Lake exit. Me. Okay. Making sure I had the good arrows. This absolute worst case scenario, I can try to one-shot a bear. I think even Aurora bears, though, they have extra health. to the Aurora, so the only way to really deal with them is a flare gun. Or just avoid them. I mean, honestly, just don't be there and you'll be fine. So, yeah, no, it looks like we're good. If he's out, he's down at the other end, so. Just thinking, like, maybe I should have stayed sleeping there for a night and then activated it first thing in the morning. Oh, well. We'll be fine. What do we got? Cedar? Yeah. Now, we're back here. I just need to get to here. It's not that far. Mystery Lake is actually a pretty small zone. So, especially compared to, like, you know, Forsaken Airfield or Pleasant Valley, it's kind of small. Probably a mid-sized zone, I guess would be a good way of putting it. I mean, Desolation Point's pretty small, too, when you get down to it. It just feels a lot bigger because you can't see from one end to the other, but I think, honestly, Ravine's longer than Desolation is. But Ravine's kind of long and narrow. Well, it's a bit of a Y shape. Ravine's nice because only rabbits and deer spawn there. So. Downside is the ptarmigan don't spawn, but can't have everything. I would love it if a moose would spawn in the ravine. But that's a no-go. Did I ever mark on the map here where the moose spawns? Did I find the moose in Mystery Lake? Remember. Feeling if he does spawn, he'll be over here by trappers. I probably shouldn't be standing here in the middle of, you know, the wilderness looking at my map. Oh, don't worry, Astrid. You'll be able to sleep here soon. Oh, it's just a rock. Okay. Weird dark spot, and it's just the side of the rock where there was no snow. So. There's a new mod out that I kind of want to check out, but it's a dynamic snow on trees, which sounds kind of interesting. Sounds like it could be a bit harsh on your computer, though, too. But the longer the snow falls, the more snow you'll see on trees, which is kind of cool. Here he comes. You gonna stay there for me? Thank you. I don't know why they just stopped and stared at me, but it was handy. Pretty sure I've got a good amount of food here at Mystery Lake Cabin, too. Yeah, office. So I don't have to worry about grabbing those guys. And I want to make it there before the night ends, so I'm not going to grab the meat right now anyway. But I don't think I have to come back for it. If I do, I can come back in the morning. I believe their corpses will still be in the morning. I'm not sure. If not, no big loss. It's not like it's hard to find wolves in Mystery Lake. I put that away by now. There we go. Enjoy our wonderful aurora. Almost there. And yeah, I think we're good from wolves now. They're already on the lake. They're probably making their way towards me right now, though. Anyway, everything else is lit up, but the lights shining on the Mystery Lake Camp Office sign aren't. These little spotlights here, and you think that they'd be lit up, but no. Okay, bunch of ptarmigan. Move a little better now, and let's get in here. Right as can be, we've got a bunch of deer hides in here. Got a bunch of saplings. Kind of want to take potatoes with, to be honest. Let's go ahead and drop this, though. Well, do the fish cakes... I think fish cakes need salt, don't they? And... yes, they do need salt. Okay. Alright, I've got stuff over here. No marine flares. Okay. Quality tools. Bunch of ptarmigan down. Leave that here. That can stay as well. This is coming with. This is going to come with. God, I can move now, though. Okay. Didn't leave anything in there. Jerry can. Go ahead and refill my Spelunker's lantern. I left my other lantern behind at fences, which is fine. Predatory species, if introduced, could see a profound devastation of Mystery Lake's local fish stocks. We need to follow up to check whether there are attempts to introduce these invasive species deliberately. Okay. We do have a lantern right there, and there's one hanging from the chandelier. So this place is always well lit, which is great. Let's go upstairs and see what I left behind. Could we have a bear hide? Bedroll, we got more broth. Good amount of water, okay. Good amount of food. More cans, some sewing kits. More potatoes. Simple arrows times 26. Okay. Acorns, charcoal. Let me grab a few pieces of that. Accelerant, which I didn't pick up any of the accelerant from Spence's. Got firewood, books, I'm sure I've read these, yep. Matches, pot, skillet, flour, we got some birch bark tea, medication, And let's go ahead and leave this one here too, I guess. I wonder if I can get enough to field an entire hockey team. That would be kind of interesting. And there are that many hockey jerseys around. 30% torch, don't really care. Alright, where did I leave my gunpowder stuff at? Did I leave it in Pleasant Valley? I might have. Oh, not there. This one. Pleasant Valley. Okay, well, Mystery Lake. Here we go. Food, water, da-da. Lots of potatoes, saplings, quality tools, lanterns, tool supplies. Okay. Oh, yeah. I need to get rid of this Forlorn muskeg because I went ahead and copied what I wrote here further down. Go. Yeah, Forlorn muskeg right here. Expenses. Intern. Okay, well, let's see. Oh yeah, I was checking Pleasant Valley, wasn't I? Food water pot, 2 wolf into your quality tools, maglins, food distress pistol pry bar, whetstone food hammer, large amount of food. I forgot to write down what all I left in the farmhouse, so this is the only thing I could definitely remember. Quonset has 8 skill books in it. Has lead as well. Mountaineer's hut. Bunch of arrow shafts. Okay. Mystery Lake, camp office. We had, how many freaking arrows was it? 26 arrows. Okay. Yeah. Mystery Lake, camp office. 26 arrows. All right. I imagine I left the stuff at Pleasant Valley. I had sulfur and stump remover. I imagine it's at the Pleasant Valley farmhouse. I don't have it marked anywhere else here. Alright, well, let me grab a drink. Alright, sprain risk is healed. We are that light now. We don't have a sprain risk. Barely, but I mean, we don't have a sprain risk. That's great. Couldn't eat these, so I don't have to worry about carrying them with. I will need cooking oil to do the fish cakes, so. What do you... Let's go ahead and grab a soda to take with, because we've only got, yeah, a quarter gallon of water. We'll take the sodas with. Guys, we got deer and bear hides. 4%. I'm not going to worry about repairing those right now. Did I leave anything in you? Nope. Okay. All right, moving on. Let's move. Got ptarmigan meat here. I'm just going to stack that up so it's a little more noticeable. All right. God, I feel so light on my feet now. Well, the ptarmigan aren't back, which is good, because I would have spooked them, and if you spook them, they take quite a while to come back. It seems like almost as long as it takes for them to respawn normally. Now here's hoping there's a rope in the ravine. If there isn't... Frick. Maybe I should go ahead and grab a rope then. Because up here at Cave Overlook here, or Mystery Lake Overlook, whatever this is, Lake Overlook, there's 2 ropes right here. And it's really not terribly hard to get to from the side of the mountain, so... Also, it is freaking cold, oh my god. Hey, if it was snowing, this would be a blizzard. With as cold as it just got. You know what, we're just gonna run. Spend as little time out in the cold as we can. We have crampons on. Let's go ahead and put this on. That helped a bit. Okay, feels like 24 now. Thing is I'm on a slope right now, so the lack of crampons is not ideal, but a sprain is easier to deal with than hypothermia, so... And honestly, it would take a long time for me to get hypothermia. And we're sheltered from the wind now, so we're warming back up. Okay. The wind is coming from our left. Right, and we are on the backside, actually. That's the overlook right there. I almost overshot it. Again, I keep doing that. I think it should be further up than it really is, so... There's our rope. There's the bunny running away. That's fine. Run, bunny, run. Alright, now I'm heavy. And I think... There's ptarmigan up there. I'm ignoring them. Yeah, we should be able to get down this way here, so... Through here... Alright, this was where the rope would have taken us down to. There's another one right here. I'm too heavy to climb down the rope, though. Apparently you can't walk through ropes either. Or over the rope, I should say, but... Almost looks... Okay, no, that is, it's a bit more sheer than I want to deal with. So, we are going to... do that. A partial copy. Between the copy and the crampons, this should not hurt our stamina too much. You can do the same thing I just did, vanilla. You just might have to drop it a few times, but you can get it to drop over the edge, so... Not too terribly cheaty. Just, I didn't have to do it multiple times in order to get my desired result. Alright, we got a carcass there. I'm going to leave it alone. There should be wolves that way, but I don't stink, so we should be fine. Follow this little creek up this way. Your wolves off that way, which to be expected. Good, you're fully loaded. I'm going to be kind of annoyed if there's a rope there, because I just did all that for nothing if that's the case. Just think about that. Like, well, yeah. It's either I do that now and find there's a rope there, or I get there and find out there's no rope and I have to backtrack all the way here to get one. You can mountain goat your way down the slope, but you can't get back up. So, not ideal. I'd rather not do that if I can avoid it. Right, we are almost there. This is where I need to go. It's right there next to the dam. Follow the rails past the dam and down to a little corridor, and it takes us to the ravine area. There should be some deer up here soon. Maybe. Campfire, I wonder. No, that's right. I set this campfire up just so I get the charcoal to do the mapping with. That's right. Yeah, of course there's not going to be charcoal in it. No deer, though. Usually there's 2 or 3 right here. I think we're looking at like 40 plus days since I've been here. When was the last time I was here? Day 60, I was still in Pleasant Valley, really. Here we go. So day 62 versus day 112. So 50 days. I spent longer. Well, yeah, never mind. Because that day 60 was probably when I was on my way back from Timberwolf and Ash Canyon. Remember, I spent a good amount of time in Ash Canyon, too. Trying to familiarize myself with that area a bit. Same with Forsaken. That's one of the reasons I spent 30 days there. I knew you'd be around. Okay. Come on. I'm clapping for you. Let's do this. Hatchet. The revolver really has no stopping power, so... Okay, yeah, we're good. Past all of this, and head down here. Oh, the air actually warmed up quite a bit. Good. Alright, we are at the Ravine, the Raven Falls Railway Line. There we go. Now, let's see. What do we have here for... That's notes. Really? That's... You're going to do this to me again? Stupid game. I don't know why it does that. Just, it does. But yeah. So I can't check how many locations this area has. This is a good place to get birch bark as well. Which might not be a bad idea if I'm going to Leak Inlet. Because we're going to have to deal with timber wolves, and that'll be the first time in this series we've had to deal with timber wolves. They only spawn in, not timber wolf, Bleak Inlet and Black Rock. Kind of surprised I didn't have them spawn in Forsaken, honestly. Although that would have been a nightmare. And Timberwolves in a Forsaken airfield, that would be nasty. And the new zone coming up, the mine, I can't remember exactly what it's called off the top of my head. Is going to have a third variety of wolves in it. Toxic wolves, or whatever they are. Poisoned wolves, or whatever. And from the sounds of things, they're going to be pretty nasty. They can... I don't know what they can or can't do. What I think is going to be is... they're going to infect you with something if they bite you. Because they've been basically living off of, like, toxic everything. So they probably have toxins in their saliva or whatnot. They're also going to be starving because there's hardly going to be any food there. So they're going to be even more aggressive than normal. I'll grab that for now. Oh, hey, cool. Pistol book. I'll take it. Sure, why not? Tools. Don't really care. I'll take those and just leave them here for now. If nothing else, that is a good supply of cured leather. There, you want to sit flat? Thank you. Also, it's a regular flare. Ravine. Upper rail car. Tools. Flare. Gauntlets. Probably enough for now. And yeah, we're going to leave a couple of these here. Regular flares don't really work on wolves, so we're just going to leave all these here. Oh, dang it. Did not mean to bring that with. Let's go ahead and leave this can here. I meant to leave that behind as well. Let me grab this stupid thing. Sometimes trying to pick stuff up on an angle is a bit of a nightmare. Revolver. Can, I guess. I mean... probably as good as we're going to get then. Oh, well, if I go fishing... would fish cakes give me oil, lamp oil, like just cooking the fish straight up? No idea. But if I do any fishing in Bleak Inlet, then I'm going to be getting things, I'm going to get coho as well. Coho salmon. I don't... well, there's a fish stew, isn't there? There's trout stew. I don't think there's any recipes that use coho. Right, because this uses rainbow as well. Yeah, I don't think there's any recipes for coho. So I'll just be cooking them straight out. What is the other thing? Rockfish and Irish Lords. And I know there's no recipes for those two. Cairn. There's a few of them stretched around here, so... really? Must have been a creaking tree. It sounded like they were ptarmigan, but... but yeah, I don't think so. Alright, well... well, let's keep going on here. And... should be just up here. Hey, it's a bunny. Chase him down. Ooh, birch bark. Hello. I'm not going to look too much for birch bark, though. I mean, it would be helpful, but also just not getting bit would probably be the most helpful thing, so I'm just going to concentrate on that more than anything else. Dead deer, but there is a backpack over here.
I'll take it.
You know, I think it's about time. Let's leave this one behind. It's down to 11%, so it has served us well. Its time has come. Just don't get sentimental over a can of spray paint and everything will be fine, right? Although, honestly, if I was by myself, I would probably have named that spray can, like, Jimmy or something like that. And he'd have, like, a little shrine at where my main base was. Let's go ahead and grab food. I've just got energy bar. I can only have anything that's food that I can eat that's heavy. So we've got 21 minutes left. Okay. That's enough to get that. Nope. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. Son of a... Dang it. You know what just happened? I just got tired enough that now I can't climb the stupid rope. You know what? I might be able to do this. Nope, still too encumbered. Still too encumbered. A son of a gun. Ah, it drained that much of my stamina just like right away. Still too heavy. Oh man, this is just vexing. There we go. Kind of hate to do it, but the other option is for me to take a nap, but then my coffee would have been gone, so... What I get for not making sure my crampons are on first before I hop on the rope. Wow, my coffee just ran out too. Takes that long to climb a rope, really. Dang. Alright, well, give me my sticks back, dang it. Ravine Basin. There is a cave up ahead we can sleep in, so I'm not too worried about it. Where is your actual hitbox? There you are. Okay, energy drink is not too bad. Anything in here? Nope. Nothing. Oh, wait. I see you over there. And it's a Guns, Guns, Guns book. That's the only one I can actually read right now. The Wildlife Firearm, or whatever it is, book can only be read up until you hit level 4. And after that point, you can no longer read it. Let's stop this stuff here real quick. Not you, but you. Knife, clothing. Is there anything else I really found in it that was worth trying to maybe come back for? I'm just going to call it what it is, though. Driving gloves, right? It's free leather. I mean, I found an energy drink there, but that's in my pocket. I should probably leave that behind. Because that'll be a big help getting up that rope. So that is a long rope. And that ledge is right there. It's like 2/3 of the way up. Energy drink. Done. Alright, we're good. And it's an extra ½ pound I don't have to carry around with me, so that's like 3 more sticks. That had to make a hell of a lot of noise when that train derailed, though. All the log cars. But I think that's where all these logs here came from. It was all stuff that had already been felled and then went spilling down into the ravine whenever the train tipped. But it's a good thing I brought the rope because there was no rope. You can sometimes find a rope up top. There is another cave up there back here. This area is kind of that shaped. There's a cave here. I think the rope might be able to spawn there as well. I think. Not 100% certain, but I know I have found the rope for that climb in this area before. Also, it's very rare, but you can actually have the rope spawn and already hooked up, so. Okay, we got what, fir wood here? Yeah. What's in the cave? Firewood, we got a bed. Go ahead, we'll have an orange, I guess. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. I'm going to go ahead and hang out here. Wait till morning, then head out to Bleak Inlet. But it's been... Oh yeah, it's time. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one. Signing out. Have fun.